Coming to you this day from the third floor of the Rhode Island State House, my name is Dave Barber. In a segment we call Capitol Spotlight. Essentially, we put the spotlight on a member of the General Assembly and discuss some of the things they've been working on and how it might impact you, the Rhode Island citizen. It gives me a great deal of pleasure to welcome a gentleman that we've interviewed many, many times, and it's certainly great to have him back here this particular day. The Honorable State Representative Art Handy. Representative, it's great to see you.
Well, thanks for having me back, Dave.
Well, you know, we were talking before the taping. You must be thrilled about your work in the area of same-sex marriage. It's now a foregone conclusion. That's going to become law in Rhode Island. Give us your overview and your take on this entire process that's taken a long, long time.
Well, and it has, and I don't know that I want to reflect too much on sort of it taking too long. I think it has taken too long, but I mean, we got to look at what's about to happen and the joy on people's faces when I saw it move out of the Senate, the tears of joy that so many people are having. In fact, a rep was talking to me not too long ago saying he was against the bill. He said, wow, but when I was walking around seeing the smiles on those people's faces and not seeing that sort of us against them win, it was about, you know, the success and the excitement of getting the rights that these folks really deserve. These, you know, people that have been working on it and really doing a lot of work around the state to talk about it. But, yeah.
Well, I was mentioning to you before we started taping, when you're 85 or 95 years old and some grandchild or great-grandchild says to you, hey, why did you run for public office in the first place? Because oftentimes it is rock'em sock'em robots. A lot of controversy, a lot of time, a lot of effort. You can probably look back at this particular legislation with a great deal of pride.
Yeah, absolutely. And as I was telling you, this wasn't something I sort of was thinking it was going to be one of my core issues when I ran. Gay, lesbian, civil rights are important, but environmental issues and anti-poverty issues are right up there for me. But when I was asked to really look at it, it made so much sense to me. And I'll tell you, over these 11 years, I've moved myself a great deal on the issue, from really talking more about that sort of legal side of it to understand the real emotional value this is going to bring to so many people here in the state. And really, I am very proud of my part in a much bigger wheel.
Well, Representative Handy, I think when that great-grandchild says to you when you're 95 years old, the comment that they'll probably make is, what was the big deal? Why was this even a controversy? How could it have been that tough? What will you tell them then?
Well, even my son today, when we tried to help him understand about some of the racism that existed, again, unfortunately, still much of it exists today, but the overt level of it and the kind of things that used to happen. I'm from Richmond, Virginia. You know, it's not a horrifying time, but I'll have the opportunity, unfortunately, to reflect on some things there. He just doesn't even get it. And I'm happy to know that he doesn't get it, and he's confused by it and he's frustrated when he hears about it. I think that you're right, the same kind of thing, knock on wood, 95, but yeah, I think that's I think actually going to be a lot sooner than my great-grandkids. I'm betting, you know, even my son, when he gets a little bit older, will be like, wow, Dad, I can't believe you guys really went over all this.
You're exactly right. One quick thing. Are you surprised it happened this year?
Well, early in the year, though, I even in after the elections, I felt I saw the landscape change some. The speaker has been so important in this and really helping to make sure the logistics went forward. We got the bill passed early out of the House. And again, I think in the Senate, that gave advocates time to help senators understand how important this was to their districts, and important it was to their constituents. And I knew when push come to shove, I really felt a floor vote there. When people could vote their conscience, we'd see the same kind of ratio we saw over here on the House, and we did. It was almost the same numbers.
Representative Handy, thank you so much for talking to us. Congratulations to you and your colleagues who worked tirelessly on this effort. And again, I think it's going to be a part of Rhode Island's history. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you so much. I'm really looking forward to us getting this thing done.
Well, listen, and we couldn't do it without you. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Dave Barber. It's called Capitol Spotlight.